So Ava is in the process of getting Lauren to pledge her allegiance to me, and it's all thanks to you, Luke. Luke? What happened? Luke, if this is a joke, it's not funny. Can you hear me? Talk to me. Luke! Okay. Monica! Monica! Oh, the one time her presence would be useful. I've called 911. Just hang on. Hang on. Can you hear me? Don't you die on me. I'll never forgive you. This is Tracy Quartermain. I need an ambulance. My friend has collapsed. 66 Harborview Road. Please hurry. I'll make sure the gate is open. Hang in there, Luke.
Can you tell us what happened?
1 minute he was fine, and the next minute he was on the floor.
Had he been complaining of any pain?
No, not to me. Well, he did clutch his side at one point. Do you see anything wrong?
Alcohol.
Was this his?
Yeah.
Any ideas how much he had to drink?
Well, he had one while he was here. I don't know what he had before he got here.
Hang in there. We're out of here.
Bourbon is not the problem. It's something other than that. He's got a hollow leg.
We'll find out at the hospital. Let's go.
Male found unconscious at the scene. BP 84 over 48, pulse 66, respirations 22.
His wife?
Ex-wife.
Is he on any medications? Does he have any medical issues that we should be aware of?
Heart attack. He had a quadruple bypass.
When was this?
It was 08.
Anything else?
He doesn't take pills, so I don't think it's medication. He smokes the occasional cigar. He's been shot 12 times, but so far he's been invincible.
Mr. Spencer. My name is Dr. Rashi. You're at General Hospital.
Tracy,
I'm right here.
what happened?
Well, we're not quite sure. We're gonna find out. And you scare me again like this, I'm gonna kill you.
Can you describe what happened before you lost consciousness?
Well, Tracy was yammering on about ELQ, and next thing I know, I'm here.
Your chart indicates that you were drinking alcohol prior to collapsing.
Oh, does it?
How much did you have to drink?
Why don't you ask the chart?
Don't you turn this around on me. You could have been dying for all I knew. I had to tell the paramedics everything.
Well, I had one drink on an empty stomach. That's probably what it is, so let's just... Mystery solved. Can I go?
No labs, no discharge. Sit tight. I'll check back soon.
What are you doing?
Calling Lulu.
No, you're not. Do not call Lulu.
She's your daughter, Luke. She needs to know you're in the hospital. You need your family around you.
I have my family right here. I don't want you to bother her with this.
I'm protecting myself. She will kill me if she finds out I didn't let her know.
She'd have to remember you to kill you. And me, too. No, I mean, even if she was her old self, I wouldn't want to involve her in any of this.
How can you be so casual?
Well, look, Spanky, I hate to break it to you, but I am not the most spring-like of chickens. This is just natural wear and tear, that's all.
That's all?
That's it. I mean, I chalk it up to a life well lived. Let's talk about what we were talking about. You tell me about, your imminent victory over AJ and this deal you made with Ava Jerome. Ava Jerome?
Yeah, that must have been when I was yammering on about my family business.
Oh, yeah, that was it. Well, I bet you that Ava's getting her daughter to sign on the dotted line right now, which is going to make you undisputed master of ELQ. Why aren't you zippity-doo-dahing all over the place?
I have never zippity-doo-dah'd in my life.
Well, maybe you should try it, rabbit. I bet you Ava is getting her daughter to sign on the dotted line as we speak, cementing you as CEO.
You think?
She strikes me as a very proficient manipulator.
She doesn't even have to be proficient. It's one measly signature. How hard can it be?
Well, good. Everything all right? I can go?
What he's trying to say is, did you get the lab results back? Is there something wrong with my friend?
I can't be certain yet.
Then what good are you?
What she means is What's the matter? Are the labs not back?
No, they're back. I just haven't had sufficient time to look them over. A diagnosis at this point would be premature.
But you have seen the tests.
Yes.
So is Luke all right or not?
Yeah, I'm all right. I feel fine.
Yes, and you finished medical school. When was that? Oh, that's right. Never. He lost consciousness in the middle of a conversation.
Conversation might be stretching it a bit. She was yapping. I was listening. Hey, maybe that's it. Maybe my ears just needed a rest.
I'd appreciate a diagnosis right about now.
Well, Mr. Spencer's blood shows decreased albumin levels, raised AST and ALP, and abnormal bilirubin values.
Abnormal bilirubin. Isn't that pianist with 11 fingers?
We don't speak medicalese. Would you translate?
I would apologize for her rudeness, Doctor, but the insults are just beginning.
We're waiting.
Markers in your blood could mean any of several issues.
See, what that means is a hospital bill that I can't afford. You're playing right into their hands. He's a doctor. His whole job is to tell people something's wrong with them. Otherwise, how's he going to get his big fat salary?
Well, it's nice to know that you think so highly of the medical profession.
Could we just stop beating around the bush? What is the diagnosis?
This is by no means
I get it, I got it. Do you know who I am?
Oh, here we go.
But more importantly, do you know who my sister-in-law is? She is your boss, Monica Quartermain, and I can make your life as miserable as she makes mine. Now, what is wrong with my friend?
Maybe nothing, but the results seem to indicate that Mr. Spencer could be suffering from liver damage.
Just liver damage. Is that from Luke's drinking?
Oh, God, you couldn't wait to get back to that, could you?
Yes, because talk of your corroded organs is what I live for.
How much alcohol I may or may not consume has nothing to do with this.
And how much is that exactly?
That and this have nothing to do with each other.
Fact or fiction? Alcohol can cause liver damage.
Fact.
See?
But so can a host of other things.
See?
Look, I'd like to admit you, run some tests and figure out what's going on.
Done.
Over my dead body.
So
Well, it's been a blast, but I have places to go.
Wait, stop. You have not been discharged.
I'm going to do the whole against medical advice thing.
I wouldn't recommend that.
I didn't think you would.
Would you excuse us, please? That's actually not a question. You don't want to witness this. Get back in the damn bed.
I am leaving this bacteria bedlam before the germs have a chance to nest.
What was that you said before? Oh, yeah, right. Over my dead body. Look, you heard the doctor. He wants to run more tests.
Come on, Tracy, look at me. I'm vertical, I'm conscious.
Wow. What a feat.
And I want to go home.
And I want you in that bed. Come on, do it for me.
You're going to resort to emotional blackmail?
Yeah, that's what it takes. You know, before you hit the deck, you offered me a rare apology. You told me how much you cared about me. You said you were sorry. And you said you didn't want to lose me.
All true.
So put your money where your mouth is and agree to be admitted. I don't want to lose you either, Luke.
All right, you are playing dirty.
Does that mean you'll stay?
I'll stay. For you. Only for you.
Thank you.
And I'm only staying 24 hours.
Deal. I'm going to go find the doctor and tell him how grateful you are that he's going to find out what's wrong with you.
I'm not grateful. There's nothing wrong with me, and I want a private room!
You're the... Ava, it's Tracy Quartermain. If you've been trying to get a hold of me, I'm not at home. Call me on my cell phone. I'm actually standing guard outside the hospital room of a very reluctant patient. But I do happen to have a large check for you. So if you get your daughter, my great niece, to sign on the dotted line, I will give it to you. Give me a call. Luke? Damn you, Luke Spencer!
Did you just use my name in vain?
There you are.
Yeah, call of nature, you know.
Why are you dressed?
Tracy, hospital gowns are the most humiliating garments ever created. Do you really want to catch a gander of my aging ass flapping in the breeze?
So you got out of your gown to spare me?
You and anybody else who might bust in here unannounced.
I apologize. I thought you were just trying to get out of doing all of those tests, but obviously not, because here you are. Where are your sheets?
I don't know, maybe the staff came in while I was powdering my nose.
Nobody came in here. I am the only one that has been in here, and guess what? I don't do sheets. What's this?
Oh, I don't know. Well, how did that get there?
You braided your sheets together? Damn you, Luke Spencer! You promised. Oh, of course. That should have been my first clue that you were gonna run as soon as my back was turned.
No, you've got it all wrong. I just got a little bored and needed to do some crafts, you know, sheet art, like macrame.
Were you seriously gonna climb out a window after you collapsed on my floor less than 24 hours ago? You thought that was a good idea?
I didn't want to be here. You locked me in this room so that I can be poked and prodded by a pack of quacks?
So you chew off your ID bracelet and hurl yourself out a window?
I'm fine, Tracy. All I needed was a good night's sleep.
Good to know. How about your liver?
My liver is as pink and fluffy as a cloud of cotton candy.
Oh, stop it. Why don't you just admit that you're scared?
Why don't you just go taint some relish? Don't you have some TV chefs that you need to poison? You know, you really should get that document signed by Franco's daughter for ELQ.
And why are you fighting this?
Because I don't want my inside scanned and I don't want to be stuck with needles.
I think you're running away.
Would that I could.
I think you're afraid the doctors are going to find out there's something really wrong. I'm sorry.
I don't do fear. I've lost count of the times that I've faced death. You think that I'm afraid of a few needles and a CAT scan?
Yeah. Because if you weren't afraid, why would you try to escape? You asked me not to tell Lulu that you collapsed. I kept up my end of the bargain. Your turn.
If you think that was a binding agreement, I want a lawyer.
Just let them run the tests. The sooner you do it, the sooner we get out of here.
All right, fine. I'll take the damn test. But don't you tell anybody about this.
I gave you my word last night. I promise.
Where's your ID bracelet, Mr. Spencer?
Stolen?
I'll tell admitting. Just have a seat.
I am not riding in that thing.
I apologize for him. He has a personality disorder.
Dad, it's me. Me. I remember everything.
Oh, my God, baby, welcome home.
I am so sorry for everything that happened, and I love you so much. I love you so much, Dad.
You too.
Take it there have been some positive developments.
You could say that. She remembers everything.
That's wonderful.
No kidding. It would be impossible for someone to explain how important you are to me, Tracy. I wouldn't believe it if they just told me.
Are you sure you're fully recovered?
Well, I have to check with the doctor. I have to get all checked out, but...
That's definitely the mature thing to do.
Why are you here? Why are you here? Is something wrong?
No. Tracy is just having some routine tests, nothing serious at all, as a matter of fact. But you know how she is. She makes a big drama out of everything. So, I am taking her down to radiology myself. Can you believe she was making a rope out of bed sheets? You bad girl. Now put on that gown.
Mr. Spencer.